This is the moment Mr. Lang was told that the painting was not original.
So that means, doesn't it, that this can only have been painted after Palisade in Blue was invented, effectively, which is the 1930s.
1930s. This is paint from the 1930s.
So, Martin, I suspect that probably was what you wanted to see.
Not at all, no.
How do you feel about that?
I feel, well, obviously, I feel a bit knocked back on that. It wasn't what we were expecting or hoping for.
Well, that was him when he was told. Let's talk now to him. He joins us live from Leeds. Thank you very much for joining us.
Okay.
Well, you were quite measured. You said it wasn't quite what you were expecting, but I mean, now you know that the painting might have to be burned. How are you feeling?
What I'm feeling is a little bit of an injustice here. We're not quite sure if they've actually got the right to burn the painting. I have been contacted by a European MEP. His name is Edward Millen Scott. He's taking my case up, and he's trying to make contact with the European Commission to urge them to intervene here, because he feels that there is a breach of human rights with regards to the painting. It shouldn't be destroyed. So I have also, as you know, I have contacted the committee direct and asked them if they would be so kind as to not destroy the painting and mark the back as not original. And I think that, and my family think that that's the most fair way to proceed on this in this situation.
I saw something that the MEP that you're talking about said. He said actually he prefers your painting that he describes as a fake to the original, because he says it's more typical of Chagall's style. Do you think that?
You may think that, but you'd hardly expect me to comment. I don't want to get involved in anything to hurt the feelings of the committee. I think they're doing a good job normally, and in this situation, they obviously want to look after Chagall's legacy. It makes a lot of sense.
Did you have an inkling before that it might be fake? I mean, what took you on the show in the first place?
No, I didn't have any inkling that it was going to be fake. To be fair, when we looked at the Kamensky's book, where the painting was on page 27, you would have thought that the proper procedures would have gone into play to verify that the painting was original. And remember, Kamensky, he was a friend of Chagall for many, many, many years, and he's an authority in Russia. You wouldn't expect that to have been the case, where a forgery would have got through and actually be in that book. And of course we didn't know about the second edition, where in the second edition the painting had been mysteriously pulled and wasn't on show anymore. We never saw that.
It's a lot of money, isn't it? I mean, you paid, what, £100,000 for that painting. You must feel like you may as well have just burned that money in the first place.
I know, but you've got to take risks in life. If you want to accumulate, you've got to do a bit of speculation once in a while. And there's lots of cases where things don't go wrong.